Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. What a beautiful day for unboxings. It is June 5th. This video will be going up tomorrow, June 6th. And I think this might be the earliest in my entire YouTube career that I'm getting an unboxing video up. I received my book of the month and my illumicrate today. And then I also wrote the dates in which I received the others just so I could see generally when they might come. Owlcrate consistently comes around the same time, like the middle of the month. In May I got this on the 18th, and then I got the fairyloot adult on the 30th of May, and then I got the fairyloot young adult on the 1st of June. My brain needs to catch up. Which I think is the quickest that I've ever received all of these boxes, which is amazing. So that means we get to unbox today, which is everything's worked out so great. It's wonderful. So let's start with book of the month, because this one is technically this month. Does that make sense? Book of the month comes like the month in which you order. So this is June's book of the month, whereas the rest of the book boxes are going to be for May. So the bookmark is respectfully leave me alone. Me too. This is literally me Sunday morning. I was binging Fourth Wing and Austin came into the office and was like, good morning. I was like, nope, sorry, you gotta go. I gotta finish this book right now. So sorry. So my pick for June is Inkblood Sister Scribe. This is by Emma Torres. The reason that I ended up picking this up was simply because it had one of my buzzwords, libraries, magical library, and I said, yes please. So this is a spellbinding debut novel. Two estranged half-sisters tasked with guarding their family's library of magical books must work together to unravel a deadly secret. At the heart of their collection, a tale of family loyalty and betrayal in the pursuit of magic and power. For generations, the Calate family has guarded a collection of ancient and rare books that let a person walk through walls or manipulate the elements, books of magic that half-sisters Joanna and Esther have been raised to revere and protect. All magic comes with a price though, and for years the sisters have been separated. Esther has fled to a remote base in the Antarctica to explore a fate that killed her mother, and Joanna's isolated herself in their family home in Vermont, devoting her life to study of the cherished devoting her life to the study of these cherished volumes. But after their father dies suddenly while reading a book Joanna has never seen before, the sisters must reunite to preserve the family legacy. In the process, they'll uncover a world of magic far bigger and more dangerous than they ever imagined. And all the secrets their parents kept hidden, secrets that span centuries, continents, and even other libraries. In the great tradition of Ninth House, The Magicians, and Practical Magic, this is a suspenseful and richly atmospheric novel that draws readers into a vast world filled with mystery and magic, romance, and intrigue, and marks the debut of an extraordinary new voice in speculative fiction. I am very interested in this. I think it's really intriguing. Oh my god, I love an author's note with a cat picture. I really do enjoy this type of book. So it's 403 pages, very large margins and very small font, but I like the page color. I don't know, it just feels more like old-timey. That sounds silly, but yes, this is what I got. I'm rather excited. She can go there. I'm getting to that point. This is gonna sound stupid. So I have like a really small book of the month shelf over here, and honestly I'm running out of space. I think I have one little section left, and I'm getting to the point where like I'm catering the books that I pick slightly based off the color of like the book of the month tag, because my entire top shelf is like reds with what, two other colors. I just have too many reds, and now I'm getting a lot of blues. It's an issue. It's silly, I know, but I don't know. It's just something that I'm vibing with. Alright, now we're gonna jump into owlcrate. Beautiful, beautiful. So this month's theme is Against All Odds for May 2023. So the first thing that I see is the spoiled not too spoiled. Like, they told us that this was coming. This is the final. This is the next bowl in the Lord of the Rings series. We got 4, and they said, like, that was it. We're done. We did it. And then they came back and they're like, just kidding. We got complaints. We missed something. So, this bowl is for Rohan. Oh, I'm a fake fan. Don't tell my boyfriend. There's horses on it. It says, that's not English. I'm not even gonna pretend to read it. I don't speak any language from Lord of the Rings. Kudos to that man. Don't know him. Currently, I have all of these stacked in their boxes with the movies. Because we have like the special extended editions. When I say my boyfriend is a fan, I mean he is a fan. So, yes, I will add it to the collection. Next, one of my favorite things, the Treasured Tomes. I've been really enjoying this collection. Ooh, I'm guessing We Hunt the Flames. That's my guess. So, it's the little, yep, We Hunt the Flames. I knew it. So, inside, Chapter 1, The Lost Magic of Arawi? Oh, I'm so sorry. Aria? Very cute, very cute. This one is a little bit loose. Some of them come really tight and it's great, and some of them come loose and it's not so great. But, oh well. I think it's very pretty. I like the little fire and scroll coming out and everything. I'm really enjoying this collection. I really need to read We Hunt the Flames too, but that's okay. Next here, I am seeing a box. It says, choose your words carefully, even the words you think, because they become seeds and seeds become history. Seal your secrets and stories with bookish elegance with this wax seal inspired by Dance of Thieves. I really want to read Dance of Thieves. I love these so much. Oh, cute. So it's just a little, oh wait. They're replaceable. You can exchange them. Okay, that was really important for me to know. I love the idea of wax seals. I haven't used any yet, but I think they're so cool. So this one's just a book with some roses. It's kind of giving Sorcery of Thorns vibes, I'm gonna be honest. But that's so fun. I cannot wait to pen pal my friend. Okay, next is a transparent bookmark. That sounds like something I'm gonna lose. Do you know how many bookmarks I already lose? Just like setting them down and then walking away. So yeah, they're transparent. They're very like faint designs. They're very pretty. But they're very hard to see. I think they'll look good on the page though. Pretty. These are fun. I love bookmarks. I will never complain with getting bookmarks. I find them incredibly necessary. I am a bookmark girly. I am not a dog ear girly, and I am not, no, I'm 100%, I'm a receipt girly, and then I'm a bookmark girly. I will throw anything near me into a book first. Okay, and next here, the bookmarks were inspired by Daughter of the Moon Goddess, and A Magic Stephen Poison and 6 Crimson Cranes. This is a bookmark case, which is inspired by A Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea, and you can put your bookmarks in it. Well, that's fun. I don't think I would store my bookmarks. All my bookmarks live in little cups that we get from the book boxes, so. But you could use this for like pencils or silverware for lunches and stuff. The front says, sometimes only through a story can the truth be heard. I'm illiterate. Don't worry about it. Okay, and then the book. Oh. That makes sense. This makes sense. I wish it didn't make sense. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm fine. I'm okay with this. So, the book is Divine Rivals. I'm struggling to get into it. Just give me a second. I got this last month as an add-on from Book of the Month. I don't know why they're sending it now. This book has been out because it's been on Book of the Month for a while now, unless I'm somehow mistaken, but I've been eyeing it for a while. So I don't know why now it's getting released. Oh, it's like a paper dust jacket. I like that. I like how that feels. So, yes, this is Divine Rivals. I actually really like how this looks. We've got signed pages. It's a little slippery. Alright, so we've got beautiful end pages. Same on both sides. Very nicely stenciled edges. Owlcrate stepped up for this month, and it says on the front, even in the silence, I hope you will find the words you need to share. I hate reading cursive. The third Alette, made especially for DEW. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, I ended up picking this up from Book of the Month because I've been eyeing it for a little while. I've been intrigued with it for a while, and so I was like, frig it. I'm just gonna pick it up through there because it's rather inexpensive. And then I saw recently Jan over at Jan Agaton, I'm not okay, and she got a really pretty special edition of it, and I was like, oh, this book all of a sudden is getting hype, and I don't know where it's coming from, but I'm here for it. Good for her. The author is Rebecca Ross, who also wrote Dreams Lie Beneath, that's what it is. Oh, and A River Enchanted. Okay, I haven't read A River Enchanted yet, but I do have. I knew I had her on my shelf. I really want to get to this. This is a 5-star prediction, absolutely. Very much want to read it. So, glad to have more of her on my shelves, I guess. This is about when two... Oh, heck yeah, there's a bookmark inside. Wait. This is always very important to me. Comes with a ribbon bookmark. Score. Okay, continuing on. When two young rival journalists find love through a magical connection, they must face the depths of hell and a war between gods to seal their fate. After centuries of sleep, the gods are warring again. There is warring a verb. I'm so illiterate. But 18-year-old Iris Winnow just wants to hold her family together. Her mother is suffering from an addiction and her brother is missing from the front lines. Her best bet is to win the colonist promotion at the Oath Gazette. To combat her worries, Isis writes letters to her brother and slips them between her wardrobe door, where they vanish into the hands of Roman Kit, her cold and handsome rival at the paper. When he anonymously writes Iris back, the two of them forge a connection that will follow Iris all the way to the front lines of battle for her brother, the fate of mankind, and love. Divine Rivals is an epic enemy to lovers. Is it enemies to lovers or is it rivals to lovers? Because those are very different things. If we could just start calling things what they are. This is an epic rivals to lovers fantasy novel filled with hope and heartbreak and the unparalleled power of love. Yes, I picked it up already, so of course I'm interested in this. I'm hoping to get like at least like a little bit of dark academia from it. This also feels like there's a book. I can't think of it right now, but there's a book. But this feels like a mistaken identity kind of story where she doesn't. Oh, it feels like an Ali Hazelwood book. Where, like, they communicate, but she doesn't know who she's communicating to, but he knows, but, like, he still acts like he doesn't like her. That's, like, the Arctic one from Ali Hazelwood, right? That's what this is reminding me of. I haven't read it clearly, but that's what it's reminding me of. So that's a choice. I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. I hope that it goes well. Bonesmith, gripping and action-packed in its plot, tender yet fierce in its romance, haunting and gritting in its world-building. Bonesmith is a dark fantasy thrill ride from start to finish. So we get a sneak peek to The Bonesmith by Nikki Paul Preto. I'm not sure why. It's cool to get sneak peeks from authors, but honestly, like, why not just give me the book? Why not just partner with them and give me the book? I would like the book, truly. And then finally, for next month, the theme is If the Fates Allow, which means that it's going to be a Greek myth-telling, which, as we know, is not like my preferred favorite thing. But, you know, be what it be. It is what it is. It's fine. Now let's jump into Fairyloot. I've already opened this. Okay. Oh yes, I remember opening this because I needed to know if there was a book in it before I pre-ordered the book. But the theme is Kiss or Kill, and I was like, that doesn't sound like the book I was looking for, so I'm not gonna look. So that did happen. That's why I opened the book. I do remember. I don't remember what book I pre-ordered though. Sure, it doesn't matter. Okay, pretty orange edges. I like this shade. Oh. Wait. No. No, that's the Seven Saints or whatever. Seven Faceless Saints. Okay, no. This is A Curse of Saints by Kate Dramis. I love this cover. I love these edges. This is beautiful. Oh my god. Ooh! Okay, I'm feeling enemies to lovers. After Fourth Wing, I'm like, enemies to lovers, I will take it. So we've got the foiled front with the little dagger. And then, you know, your typical enemies to lovers holding knives up to people's throats. Ooh, training montage? Okay. If you're not up to date on my channel, I recently did a 5-star audit where I talked about what kind of things I like in books and what connections my 5-star books have to one another. And I went through and kind of took a peek at all that. And two of the things was training montages and tournaments, and that has been popping up everywhere I look lately, and this seems like there might be some training montage. I love training scenes. I don't know what it is. I love a badass female character. Okay, this is the shortest synopsis I think I've ever seen in my life. It says, has she been sent to save the realm or destroy it? A spy master to the queen, Anya's blood oath ensures she protects those who fight alongside, including Will, the queen's enforcer and Aya's bitter rival. When rumors of dark magic rise in a nearby kingdom, both are sent to investigate. But when Aya's power acts beyond her god's-given affinity, she risks being turned into a weapon in a war she doesn't know how to win. And when her relationship with Will unexpectedly shifts, neither knows the danger that will follow. That's it. That's all we know. She's a chunky book. Let's see how many pages this is. There's 489 pages in this book. Why are all of these blank? What's the point of that? Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. I don't get it. Anyway, whatever. This is the book. Very short synopsis. I couldn't tell you what this is about. It seems long for having such a short synopsis. I have like a weird I genuinely, when I pick this up, I won't read the synopsis again. I don't read synopsises unless it's for you guys. I just like going into books blind. So it's a fine line of, I don't want the synopsis to give away plot points or tell me too much, but at the same time, I do want to know like what I'm going into a little bit so that I can communicate it when I start reading the books and reviewing the books, you know? So I can tell you that this is about two people, a spy master and an enforcer, whatever that means. And she's got magic and shit hits the fan and there's like a war. Like I can't tell you a whole lot from that, but she's pretty and that's the most important part, right? Okay, now we're gonna jump into the fairyloot YA box. The peanuts. My cats are loving the peanuts lately. She likes to play with them, so I won't complain too much, but at the same time, I don't want to play with them. This month's theme is Feuding Gods for May 2023. The first thing I see, oh, it's not. It's a tote bag. How exciting. Okay, so we've got a beautiful tote bag. This one's gorgeous. Lore Olympus, the Song of Achilles, Circe, the Odyssey, the Iliad, there it is. The Historian, the Histories. Very fun, very Greek inspired, but very pretty. Very dark academia even, can I say? I'm into it. I think it's very cute. And it's so big. It's a very large tote bag. Can we start getting pockets though? Like just like little side pockets for like smaller things? That would be nice. I would appreciate that. And then we have one of my favorite things that we get. Yeah. So here we have a tote. It says Adastra per Aspara, which is Latin for something magical. I'm guessing. No, I'm gonna go with it's Greek and not Latin just because of the things around it. This is an ancient Greek canvas basket. It doesn't tell me what it means or what it's inspired by or anything, so that's cool. I'm gonna just go, it's Greek goddess inspired. Beats me, man. But I do really like these totes though. I think that they're so handy. I have one by my bedside and one with my makeup in it. But I have one by my bedside where I put like my current reads that I'm reading by my bed in there. Thank you, I love to over-explain. Okay, so now we have a wooden postcard from Olympus. Oh, it's so pretty. That's gorgeous. Sending greetings from the land of the gods with our wooden postcard featuring art of an imagined Mount Olympus. You know, my perception of Olympus is based off the Hercules movies, and like this just doesn't live up to it, but it's very pretty. I like this. Again, I'm not Greek goddess girly, but it's okay. Next here I see a Valkyrie helmet pin. Oh, okay. So it's a little like helmet with the little wings. Yeah, not inspired by anything in particular, but it's just the Valkyrie's helmet. Wear when you need a little boost of confidence. That's cute. Again. Now this, whatever this is, I'm interested. This is a canvas journal, it seems. It's like not super Greek inspired looking. It's much more Asian traditional style with the little lanterns and the clouds. But yeah, it's just a little journal. Lined journal with a little golden ribbon bookmark. I guess it's not too golden, it's more orange brown. And then a little strap to keep it shut. I love journals. I love writing in them. I love having them for all needs and necessities. So I'm excited to have this. This is very cute. This notebook is inspired by the legend of the Elrics of life. The gods love luxurious things, so we have had to opt for gilded edges. Makes sense. Again, not Greek, but I don't know anything about Elrics of life, so no, that says elixir. I'm so stupid. I don't know anything about the elixir of life. That still doesn't feel very Asian fantasy mythology, but that's okay. And then here we've got the tarot cards. Oh, these are adorable. So we've got the 8 of stars and the 7 of stars, and these are, Iris is the 7 of stars and Roman is the 8 of stars, the characters from The Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. I'm telling you guys, Divine Rivals just like popped up one day, and now it's all anyone can ever think of. I'm not opposed to it. I'm just surprised by it. Okay, and then we have the book for the month. I see black sprayed edges. She's a skinnier book, which I do like. So we have the themed bookmark, and then we've got the art print with the letter on the back. I really like this. It's very pretty, very contemporary though looking. Oh, I should have figured that one out. It's another copy of Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. Oh, very pretty edges though. Again, why is this just now coming up? This is, I swear, Book of the Month has had this for a few months. Oh well, we know what it's about, but she's pretty. She's a very pretty book. I really like the stenciled edges with the little like letters and stuff. Very pretty. She's a very pretty book. I like the art inside too, with like the foiling. She's cute. She's gorgeous. Good job, everybody. I'm just so surprised still that like the marketing read the title, Divine Rivals, and still like went out of their way to call this an enemies to lovers. Like, I don't, it's right in front of you. It's right there for you. It's not hard to figure out. Either way, she's pretty, she's cute. Love to have multiple copies of books. I actually don't mind. I do try to read like my normal editions rather than my special editions if possible, but I also don't try to go out of my way to have so many copies. There's a time and place for it, you know? And finally, illumicrate. I swear, if Divine Rivals is in here, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm usually pretty cool about having multiple copies. I do wish that fairyloot and owlcrate would stop duplicating things as often as they do. But it's okay. It happens. I get it. So long as it's not all three. So for May, illumicrate. So for May's, I'm now really confused why fairyloot's entire theme was like Greek mythology inspired stuff, with like Divine Rivals being their... Anyway, illumicrate. Illumicrate, what lies beneath for May 2023. First thing I'm seeing is this heavy, pretty box. The halfway plant pot. This is so cute. I might just like stick bookmarks or pens in here, but this is really pretty. I love it. It looks hand painted too, which I think is really nice. Oh, she's adorable. I love her. Great job. So next, without any like packaging, my dog's gonna cry because one of them is going to the vet right now. And so that's gonna be fun. He was a paper moth in the dark and she was a light. So it looks like it's a pop socket. Just, you know. I don't have one of these on my phone, and this one's not bad, so maybe I'll use it. I do love my phone case though, which is why I don't have one. But okay, next here we've got some metal bookmarks inspired by The Witch by Martha Wells. This is the newest, no, yeah, The Witch King, is that the newest release? This is the same author who wrote the, oh, I can see the cover, it's sci-fi novella series. All systems read. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. That was tricky. Here we have a very pretty bookmark. He's freaking out, man. So this is the Shell Whale bookmark. There's like a little like heart chain. It's like half a heart. And then a very pretty whale inside like a Colosseum column type of architecture with a little boat, a little symbol. I don't know what it means. The whale's got like a little shell on it. She's cute, but I don't love her. But I think it's also just because like I haven't read the book, so it doesn't really mean anything to me. But it will soon. Okay, and then we've got, this is a book organizer, and it's just a tote. Right now I have one of these with like books on it, and it's holding all of my other totes. But this one is inspired by Smoke and Bone. So it's just a little canvas thing with like teeth on it. That's weird. Wishes are false, hope is true. Hope makes its own magic. Lainey Taylor. I don't know how I feel about the teeth, but she's cool. Again, I really don't use these for books. They're just a little bit big for me, but I do like them. And then, which makes all the sense, we have The Witch by Martha Wells. Again, author of All Systems Read series, the Murderbot series. She's clicking. It's like the end of the video and I'm like, ah yes, my brain is working now. I do think it's interesting how illumicrate seems to be going more sci-fi with their picks. This is very small. In a good way. This is like a normal book. So you've got the book sizes that we've been getting, and then like the little baby. I have seen this around. I haven't read like the synopsis or anything, but I have seen a few people reading the ARC. I did ask for the ARC on NetGalley. I haven't paid attention. I don't think I was approved, which, you know, so fair. It's not my type of book. I get it. But it's got pretty stenciled edges on the side. Top and bottom are just purple. Underneath it says, I know who you are, the demon the mortals call King of the Witches. Do you promise revenge? Ooh, sounds good. I love this little like coastal setting. Looks to be Asian inspired with a whale wearing a shell. Oh my goodness. This is, oh my god. I really like the art on this side. It feels very like World of Warcraft. I don't know if you'll get that, but that's what it feels like to me. So the inside says, from the breakout superstar author of Murderbot comes a remarkable story of power and friendship, of trust and betrayal, and of the families we choose. I didn't know you were a Demon? You idiot. I'm the demon. Oh. I'm so sorry. That's so cringy. Okay. What? After being murdered, his conscience dormant and unaware of the passing of time, while confined in an elaborate water trap, Kai wakes to find a lesser magic attempting to harness Kai's magic to his own advantage. That was never going to go well. But why was Kai imprisoned in the first place? What has changed in the world since his assassination? And why does the Rising World Coalition appear to be growing in influence? Kai will need to put his allies close and draw on his own... Kai will need to pull his allies close and draw on all his pain magic if he is to answer even the least of these questions. He is not going to like the answers. I didn't like that sentence. Kai will need to pull his allies close and draw on his pain magic if he is to answer even the least of these questions. I don't know why. That, like, doesn't... I don't know. Something about that's off with me. Likely just a me thing. I've been off all day. But... I am interested in this. It's not, like, high priority. It's not something I'm, like, going to be getting to very soon. But I am happy to have it and give it a try. It sounds interesting enough. But I do wish the synopsis just kind of gave me a little bit more. But hey, I'm down for a demon reincarnation magic fantasy story. That sounds like a great time. Why not? So, that's everything. That's all of the stuff. Now it comes down to what was a favorite? What did I love? You know the drill. I'm going to be honest with you. I really love this pot. This is the cutest little potter I've ever seen. It's going to look really good on my little, like, cottagecore dark academia side of the room. It just is, it's so cute. I'm a big fan of this. So, points to illumicrate for that one. Is that really? Yeah, that's kind of it. Like, I would say overall, I liked fairyloot stuff just because I like tote bags, I like the canvas boxes, I like notebooks. So that's a 3 out of 5, which I'm so glad that they're doing more items. I think that's great. That's a 3 out of 5 win. For illumicrate, it's kind of a 1.5 out of 4 win. And then 3 out of 5 for owlcrate. Both of them have the same book, so I guess that would make them tied for this month. illumicrate just hasn't been doing it for me. And if you're unaware of the price tag of these things, illumicrate is the most expensive at $49 a month, which is a lot of money. Yeah, it's a lot of money. So it's a lot of money, and it's the only one, the books are always different. Like, it's almost never has the same English. It almost never has the same editions or books as owlcrate or fairyloot, which that's a plus for them in general. But their items just have been really lacking, and their themes just haven't been great. And honestly, the book picks haven't been great. Like, we got Witch King, the Red Scholar's Wake, and the Emily, what's her name book? Oh, it's because it's right over here. I'm so dumb. Some Desperate Glory. So it's just been a lot of, like, 2 back-to-back space operas, and now a well-known author like Martha Wells' Murderbot series is super popular, but, like, the Witch King just doesn't have as much appeal to me. And so I feel like illumicrate's just been kind of lacking, which really sucks. I am on their waitlist for their horror box because that sounds really interesting. I love horror. So I am on the waitlist for that and hoping to check it out. But honestly, like, I'm on the verge of wanting to cancel illumicrate and save some money and maybe go down a different route. But I just, the problem is I get FOMO. So, like, I'm gonna cancel it, and then the next month is gonna be really good, and I'm gonna be so upset that I canceled it. But at the same time, like, it's just not bringing me as much joy as fairyloot and owlcrate are, because every month owlcrate and fairyloot are, like, on the same level, and illumicrate's just down here. So I don't know. I'm gonna continue sitting on it and thinking about it, but it's definitely getting to that point of, like, is it worth the money? Am I satisfied with what I'm getting with this large sum of money every month? I don't know. So thank you for watching and hanging out with me. Let me know what you think. What was your book of the month? If you have book of the month, what did you pick? I have been so about their options. I do know that they just recently were like, hey, best friends, you can now buy 5 add-ons. And I'm like, okay, book of the month, chill. I know you want my money. Your price is very good. Like $11 for a hardback add-on. Beautiful. I love that. But no, don't tempt me. I'm trying to save money. But yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this video, if there's any of these books that you're interested in. I'm definitely interested in Divine Rivals. I have literally just recently got this. I got this last month, so I'm excited to read it eventually and give it a shot. But until then, let me know what you're reading and what's been going on with you. Give this video a like and subscribe if you want to see more from me, and I will see you in my video on Thursday. Bye!